Hi, Collective. Welcome to our channel. I am Luna, and this is Tellin the Tea Tarot. If you're new, if you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you for everything that you do to support this channel. May Spirit bless you times 10. To my subscribers, I love you. I pray for you each and every day. Let's tap in. Almighty, most merciful God, we thy servants approach with fear and trembling before thee. Grant us, Lord, power and strength of intellect to carry on this work for the honor and glory of thy holy name and to the comfort of our neighbor. And without design of hurt or detriment to any, we may proceed in our labors through Jesus Christ, our Redeemer. Amen. Okay, Collective. Well, we're going to tap right into this energy because it's the 1111 portal. So I'm pretty hyped about this, right? I'm going to give you a twin flame read, Collective, because your girl ain't going to go without a twin flame read on the 1111 portal. You know that. But I want you to understand that if you're not on the twin flame journey, and I look at it a lot different than most people. So, look into that too. But, anyway, regardless of whether or not you are on that journey or whether you know if you are or not, this is the day to manifest your ideal life, Collective, to connect with yourself and shift your life towards the direction that you want. Because what you visualize and channel towards in the next few days, this is going to be setting the tone of your life for the rest of the year. So make yourself proud and do a good job. All right, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all evil spirits who wander the earth for the ruin of souls. Now remember, you know we're doing this on the 11/11/2023 portal. Whenever you find this video, it's the right time for you. And I could say he, it could be she. I could say you, it could be them. This could be past, present, or future energy. This could be anybody within your energetic sphere, known or unbeknownst to you. Anybody you're attached to, or detached from, or somebody attached to them. Remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. The shoe don't fit, it ain't your shoe. If this doesn't confirm what you already know in your intuition, if this is all, new information, then it's probably not your reading. And that's okay. There may be others for you. That's a lot. It was healing energy work. Healing energy work. And this is what we're going to do right now in this energetic portal, right? Or healing energy work. You're guarded and protected. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all our needs are met. I now accept help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. All we need to do is ask. Ask and we shall receive. Knock and the door shall be opened for us. Seek and we shall find. Right? Collective, trust and believe that you are guarded and protected as you walk your path, as you heal yourself, right? As you balance out your light and your dark, your yin and your yang, your masculine and feminine. Speaking of which, divine masculines, I just want to give you guys a shout out because I appreciate you so much. You know, I speak from the divine feminine point of view, and oftentimes I say her and she and this and that, but you guys know enough to plug it in where it fits in your life to reverse the roles or whatever the case may be, right? Because again, when we are balanced, when we have been doing this healing energy work that popped out earlier, then we're balancing the masculine and the feminine, so we are equally walking in both, whether we are biologically male or female, right? So don't let the he, she's, you, me's, him, hers um, screw you up here, right? There's a favorable. Oh man, what's going on with Mercury right now? Something's going on with Mercury. I got to see what's going on with Mercury because I haven't been able to talk. There's something going on, and we need to know about it. I'm hearing a train whistle. Mercury now. Currently in Scorpio. Okay. All right. Well, then, that explains a lot. Sorry, Collective. I'm just really having trouble articulating my thoughts and also even getting the words out of my mouth. You and your loved ones are safe. You're guarded and protected. So they're out there. Whatever. Frig 'em. A favorable outcome for you. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith, because when you have faith and you trust in the Most High, and your intuition and your inner guidance and your truth, then it's always going to be a win-win for everybody involved, right? Because the Most High wouldn't have it any other way. How are you going to have all of the three cards in this deck? Protection out for you right now, collective. Your children are watched over by angels. You and your loved ones are safe, guarded, and protected. Thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Listen, whatever's going on out there, whoever's using this portal energy to come against your family, your children, you will receive your favorable outcome. Yeah, they're outside doing all kinds of whatever today, but you're detached from the situation and they can't touch you. Hopefully, we don't have to talk anymore about that. I'm here to do a twin flame reading. This may have something to do with that, or it may not. It may be something totally separate. But I want to understand, or I want you to understand what I mean when I talk about twin flames. When I talk about twin flames, I am talking about the sacred union of polarities, right? Hyros Gamos, right? Jesus and Mary Magdalene, Anana and Damazi, Ishtar and Tammuz, Al and Astarte, Isis and Osiris, Sybil and Attis, right? Their temples were built side by side as sacred partners. And while the stories differ between these different God and goddess energies, they have significant commonalities, collective. If you look into their stories, you will see they are archetypes. And the similarities are what create the, what's the word I need? Synchronicity is not the word. There's a word. There's a word. Oh, son of a bitch, I'm not going to be able to think of the word. Again, we're dealing with Mercury and Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio right here. So, and also Scorpio season is rough for me just on a good day, collective. Anyway, the stories differ, but they do have these significant commonalities, and that's the marriage feast, right? It's the sacrificial death of the bridegroom, right? The king. It's the joyful garden reunion of the couple after the resurrection, right? The sacred partnership collective of masculine and feminine energies at the heart of Jesus' ministry was suppressed and supplanted, in my opinion, by a cult of the resurrected Lord of Hosts, a cult where this resurrected Lord of Hosts is just seated in glory at the right hand of his Father, right? On some celestial throne, served by a bunch of male hierarchical associates and their heirs, right? But new studies are showing, collective in anthropology, in archaeology, that are starting to revise the distorted view, I guess you would say, our revisionist history, and the importance of the divine feminine principle that was devalued over the millennia. This is the archetypical pattern for humankind, the sacred union of masculine and feminine energies and the creation, right? The two coming together to create a third thing, which is separate and yet intertwined. It's the pyramid. It's the philosopher's stone. Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know? On this 1111 portal, on the twin flame cycle, synchronicity, love, and 1111. How long did I sit there and talk and shuffle? And 1111 comes out on this 1111 portal reading. So, again, no matter how much I mumble or mess up now, I'm going to keep this video going. And I want to apologize in advance because I already feel it. But love conquers all, collective. And 1111 is an important number for twin flames. As we just discussed, it symbolizes the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. It's the balance of the yin and the yang. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicities. This is why you see repeating numbers, why you'll see bumblebees or hearts or whatever it is that's you're seeing over and over again. That's a sign or a synchronicity to you. You're seeing them. Somebody's seeing them. And it's showing them that this love is guarded and protected. And any children, of course, it doesn't have to be children. It could be anything that is created by the alchemization of these two energies, right? The magician and the high priestess to make the empress. It could be a business. It could be a baby. But everything that you create in this type of energy is protected and safe and a win-win. Be open to accept the divine guidance in your relationships. See the signs and synchronicities. Know the difference between love and lust, between a sacred union and a karmic relationship. Yeah, the intensity of a true soul connection includes great highs and great lows, and there are many temptations that try to come in between it, and to stop it and block it, it takes commitment. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. Think carefully about these temptations because they can destroy your life. This is why we need to set healthy boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. We cannot allow every Tom, Dick, and Harry into our energy. We cannot share our personal and private information with everybody who smiles at us, thinking that they have our best interests at heart. Sometimes it's best to just let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. And this is what happens because you will meet and it will be intense, a very intense temptation. So somebody met, it was a very intense temptation. Somebody, commitment. Somebody wanted commitment, somebody didn't. So somebody set up boundaries and let go. Marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. This is what we're talking about here. The 1111, the marriage, the sacred union, the kingdom spouse. Somebody might be waking up here and recognizing that the divine had their hand in this the whole time, that this is indeed their divine counterpart, and they are seeing the signs and synchronicities. They're recognizing the signs and synchronicities. And they're understanding that this was more than temptation. This was more than attraction. Divine soul counterpart attraction transcends superficiality. Maybe they thought this was all just lust in the beginning. They had no interest in marriage. They wanted to jump your bones, maybe, but that was about it. It was very intense. So you let it go. You set up boundaries. You or them. I don't know. Again, take it where it resonates. Don't make me have to police myself. Somebody's now opening up to the realization, recognition that this intense attraction is a divine counterpart. It's actually love. Maybe they're even thinking now about union, the union of divine soul counterparts. They're seeing it for what it is, a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Rejoice, rejoice. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel. And ransom captive Israel. Oh, I just got that song, Emmanuel, that Christmas song, O come, Emmanuel. I think it's significant. Right. And ransom captive Israel. Because when a divine union comes together, right, it's pulling in these divine energies. And this was what our sip of tea was this morning too, collective. Oh my God. It was about will, wisdom, and let me get will, wisdom in the mind, right? This is the Celtic knot. The number 20 might be significant to you, but this Celtic knot is the alchemical symbols for fire and water, right? And then it also has the coat of arms from the Isle of Man there. But this is letting us know that it's an enormous, powerful time, right? For balance and for expression. The first three rays, the energies of the divine are moving within you right now. Equally collective. This is the balance. And so you're working intimately, whether you know it or not, with the ascended masters who rule these energies, such as Jesus, who is the Word, the Logos, the love, the light. And with their help, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose by combining the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity. And then you, through this alchemical combination of two opposites, you make your contribution to the world, right? Power, heart, and mind of God dwell within you. But power, heart, and mind of God are masculine and feminine. I know I call God Father and He, but that is not, that's only for us, right? So we have a way to explain. I grew up a Catholic. I mean, I still have a lot of that, right? I don't feel comfortable saying it or, consciousness or whatever. I mean, I'm going to call him God. I'm always going to call him, and him God. But you guys know what I mean. It's the one source, the creative intelligence, the consciousness behind everything. That's a whole nother lesson. I'm not here to preach. I truly believe everybody can find their own path in their own way because we're all connected to the source. We all have that divine spark within us. This is why, again, there were so many examples of this sacred union, whether it be Jesus and Mary, Magdalene. Of course, we, lost that, but Isis and Osiris. I mean, again, all of them. The Roman gods had their counterparts. The Greek gods had their counter. There's no gods before Christianity that didn't have their counterparts. And even Christianity has it. They just covered it up. It's revisionist history. And they're doing it now, and we're letting them get away with it, even as we speak, even as we see what's been done in the past. History repeating itself over and over, just as we're doing now with, war and our technology. How many times has civilization reached high technology to this point, and we just still couldn't figure it out, and so we destroyed ourselves, right? And it took thousands, if not millions, of years to come back, and here we are again doing it. Well, Earth itself has raised her frequency, so this is not going to be allowed to continue for much longer. It's kind of like Noah: get on the boat or drown. Priestess and the survivor. Number 6 and number 35 breaks down to the 8. So number 20 or the number 6 or the number 35 could be significant, or the number 8, the number 2. Anyway, so somebody survived a lot. They survived a lot. They went and they did the healing work, and they made the space for this wisdom, this knowledge. They connected with their ancient ancestors after having survived the dark night of the soul over and over and over again, right? Trusting in their intuition, knowing that their guidance was trustworthy, real, and true. Having faith to step out of the box and not be pulled back into the matrix by the people, places, and things around them that were throwing obstacles in their path, energetically or otherwise, at every turn. And they grew into this priestess. And isn't this what the twin flame journey is all about? Jeremy, I said Jeremy. Jeremy might be a I don't know why that's coming up. Anyway, I said Jeremy, so Jeremy. Maybe somebody's Jeremy, maybe somebody's sick. Anyway, somebody survived a lot. But you have to. That's the intensity of the twin flame journey, right? Of a true soul connection. Includes great highs and lows. You have to go through a lot of stuff to reach the status to activate that twin ray. A lot of pain, a lot of soul searching, a lot of wrong paths, right? A lot of frog kissing going on here to finally step into their own power here and realize that it was them all along. So here you have the divine feminine energy that has survived whatever this mess is and stepped into their power. They're now rejoicing. Yeah, because they understand that this is a bond, a love bond that grows stronger than ever. And so these challenges, all true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together if and only if it is true love. And that true love comes when you least expect it. You can't search for it. You can't find it. You know, I mean, I guess you can find it anywhere. Not really, not if you're seeking it, because again, what you run after runs away from you, right? You have to be able to attract it. And for it to be true love, for it to be synchronistic, for it to be equal, a sacred union, you have to be at that right frequency to be open to receive it. Otherwise, it's just going to be too intense and it'll be a shit show. But all seekers of truth experience confusion, right? This is why this is such a confusing journey. But just ask the divine. The answers are there. You'll get the signs, you'll get the synchronicities, right? We have the protector on the bottom of the deck. And isn't that what it's all about? The divine union of divine masculine, the protector, and divine feminine, the priestess. After surviving whatever they had to go through to create some type of work of art. The sacred union, the marriage feast. Kundalini rising. And the guardian watching over it, making sure in divine timing what is meant to be will be. And then we have the Sybil here. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone, except for those who you know, without question, are ready to hear it. This is why I warn you on my channel, I think differently than a lot of people. And I don't expect you to believe what I believe. Collective, I respect your beliefs. I respect everybody's right to believe whatever they want. I only ask that people respect mine as well. But I don't tell. On this channel, I reveal more than I have ever revealed to anybody in my personal life in 55 years. Because I study this stuff for me as an initiate. For years and years and years, you don't become initiated overnight. Nor do you become initiated when you haven't healed or done the work to be able to reach the rays of the ascended masters and call them in to help you, to guard you and protect you, and to bring and magnetize to you those things that were already yours before you ever got here and before everybody else decided that they knew better than you how your life should look. And I got this also on the sip of tea this morning, not this card, but this message. It was in the fairy cards that somebody may be relocating or somebody travels a lot. Maybe they astral travel a lot because you have the higher self here. But yeah, you're operating. You learned. You're learning from your higher self. Your higher self is teaching you wisdom with the sage. That's helping you to escape from these wounded people that refuse to heal. Making peace with the fact that you cannot grace and the peacemaker. The Lord Jesus says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness." The survivor, the wounded. Most gladly, therefore, I would rather boast about my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may dwell in me. The ancient wisdom that you called back, that lie deep within your cellular memory as you opened yourself up to unconditional love. You allowed yourself to reawaken to this knowledge, to call upon the ascended masters and the higher realms and your higher self, and to achieve your soul's purpose, why you came here to begin with. You've worked off your karma in this lifetime, collective, and you are headed into your happy time, your dharmic season. You are reborn, resurrected, collective, and you are about to meet your beloved at the garden, resurrection, tomb. What you thought was once dead, you will soon see spring to life, collective. Because this partnership here has stuff to do. Because you're willing to do the work. And it's all it takes is a willing heart and a pure heart, a willing soul, good intentions, right? That's all we got to contribute to it. And the rest, power of love. Hmm. Okay. Somebody gambled you, collective. They gambled you. They didn't, and they didn't see your worth. They didn't want to invest in you. They thought it was too risky. right? They didn't see your creativity or your receptivity. They just looked at you with these lustful eyes, apparently, this intense longing to get in your pants. Yeah, they thought they were better than you. They may have been involved with the law or something with their in-laws here with the ninth house, with the values, their family values or something here, not wanting to share, not wanting this person to gamble their investment by hooking up with who they saw in the beginning as a wounded survivor of something here, maybe didn't really see you as the priestess or the maybe they just saw you as a some survivor who wanted to escape something here. Didn't see you as the priestess that you were. Or this is what they were trying to make them see. Either way, it was the Saturn energy. They were using their very lower selves to try to influence this person to believe something that wasn't true about you, collective. Imposing limits upon them, cautioning them, don't go towards the collective. The collective is wounded. The collective is just trying to escape from their intense whatever lies they made up. Yeah, that put the brakes on this, whatever this was. And so you stepped out and demonstrated who you really were, like a freaking boss with the sun here. Now this person sees you, that these limits that they imposed or that were imposed upon them by these family members, friends, in-laws, whoever this is, now they see you, they realize you've gained their respect somehow here. Things are being brought to light, things are being brought to light, things are being exposed, and they're seeing the truth. And now they're maybe thinking like a boss here, thinking like a leader, knowing that they put these limits on this relationship and now they have to come in and do something in a big way. Yeah, they have to come in, they have to tell you the details about what they were doing with all of these other people. Virgo energy. They're analyzing right now, collective. They want to do something and they want to do it right. This is a perfectionist. And they're looks like they're willing to do whatever they got to do here. Yeah, this family, fourth house. They may support the family or their family, maybe somehow. Maybe people live with them. This is their home base. This is their family. This is the fourth house. Yeah. In the past, all this person did was serve other people, take care of other people. And now they're getting older. They're getting mature, right? And they are wondering, is this all there is? It's not all there is. There's the power of love. I need to demonstrate this power and seek oneness with all that there is. The oneness with all that there is. My twin. 12th house. Their faith. They're keeping this hidden and they must. This is a philanthropist. This is somebody that wants to accomplish something in this lifetime. They want to leave their mark on this world. They want to raise the collective up somehow. This is the mission of every twin flame in whatever form or fashion that pans out for you. But this person wants union. And this person is feeling overwhelmed. Again, they have family, friends, institutions on their back trying to block this because they don't want this to come out. They don't, right? This is why they kill the bridegroom. This is why they kill him. Kill him. And here he's dead, right? He's dead in this delusion, in this world of illusion and delusion and confusion because of all the energy that everybody's throwing at him over this union, over this love that he's feeling. They're trying to tell him he's not feeling it, not real. The divine feminine's a whack job or something, right? Because it's the same old story. Or a prostitute, right? Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. She wasn't, but this is what they try to say, right? It's all about making the feminine a whore. Because if she's a whore, then she's not divine. Well, that's true. Except the divine feminine isn't a whore. And even if she were, she was chosen by the Most High. So who are you to say anything? Let's dig up your past and see what you have done. Everything that you have said. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. This is why it pisses me off in politics when people are digging dirt on people from 50, yeah, okay, maybe not 50, but like 20 years ago, and then using it in the here and now to keep a perfectly competent and capable person from the job that they should be doing and give it to a bumblefuck who doesn't know shit from Shinola, who's done more, by the way, but is just connected and willing to do what he has to do to hide it, where others are just an open book. Anyway, this person wants to come in. They want to do it responsibly. They know they have to do it in a big way. They have to make some type of grand gesture here because of what they've done. They have to tell the truth. They're afraid. But this is going to be a power couple here. This is your career. This is where you're going. This is your destiny in the 10th house. This is becoming a person of power and status. It's success and it's responsibility. You're getting what you want because you've waited patiently, humbly, graciously, and gratefully. And you will get a fair deal. Your partners, if you're attached to anybody, will get a fair deal. There will be a favorable outcome. But this connection right here, whatever this is, you're fighting the divine. You're not fighting this person, the divine feminine. You're not fighting the divine masculine. You're fighting source energy. And it will not end well. So somebody is trying to, think things out, how they're going to do this. They're looking at who and what's around them. They're fearing what they may have to cut off. They don't know. It's still hard. You think it's easy to cut people off? It isn't, especially when they've been around you for a long time, like your family. When you start to wake up and you realize, collective, all the crap that was going on that you refused to see before, it will literally boggle the mind. I mean, I was always able to read energy. I could walk into a room and I could know, I could see the energy, but I wouldn't, I had to still live my life. I couldn't leave every place and every person because I thought, or knew what I knew and what I thought I saw. But it made it very difficult for me to be in crowds. I couldn't go into like large stadiums and stuff like that. I would burst into tears. I would start to get nauseous. I would like pass out. And slowly over time, I got to, increment and nudge myself into being at least around, larger crowds, but not huge, still not stadium crowds, but huger crowds. Eventually I did make it to stadiums, but again, I just, you know what I mean? But it's because of all the energy. It's all the energy. And plus when you see, imagine you walk into a room and you see this person has an attack. Okay, has, this person is grieving. This person is angry. This person is cheating. This person is a liar. This person's a murderer. This person's you know what I mean? But you can't say nothing to nobody because how would you even know this? And you want to coexist and you're nobody's judge or jury. You're just trying to live your life. But maybe you can't stand in that room for very long. Or maybe you don't even want to go to that place at all. Who are you going to tell? What reason are you going to give? You can't go to that place because this person is so low vibration. This person is a this and that person. No, because first of all, we would never speak in someone's name like that because we know. This is why it's so hard to create relationships when you're in this energy and you have to set these boundaries. Because if you do even try and think you can trust somebody and you do start talking to them, and then they go and start talking to other people about what you talk to them about, well, then that's gossip and that's bringing you into the gossip because now you're the source of the gossip because you couldn't trust this person that you thought you can trust. But when you have a divine union, when you have a sacred counterpart, this person will never betray you. This is your protector or your high priestess. You work, your energies flow alchemically, creative and receptive, back and forth. It's the infinity symbol. This person would never betray you. This person is the person that you can talk to, you can tell all your secrets to, and you can trust that they're not going to repeat them because they want to look better to other people by throwing you under the bus. And the same for you, right? Yeah. So use your intuition. Again, this is a lot of family here. A lot of family here, letting it be known how they feel. Attitudes about the past, right? Telling them to protect themselves, bringing up their history, what's always happened in the past, who they have been in the past. You want to change? You're a priestess. You're a priest. You're a high priest. But I remember you when you were like this, and that. I remember only just a couple years ago you were I don't know, a hoe, or you were a thief or a liar or whatever the case may be. So what? If you did the healing, if you truly repented, if you have paid for your crimes, and the Most High allows you to ascend, who is anybody here to tell you anything? Talk to the hand. You accept yourself as you are. And anybody else? Yeah. Opinions are like assholes, right? Everybody has them, and they all stink. So buy a can of Lumi and shut up or you face. What else does the collective need to know today? So you have a twin flame that's recognizing that they are indeed a twin flame. You already know it. You woke up, you accepted it for what it is, and you went on your journey, which was to grow, to be open to receive, and to create. Every card out here, you are alone. I don't think you foresee any type of reunion with this person, but it does look like this person is waking up. And isn't that always the way, right? When you're about to, it's the last place, it's always the last place you look, collective, right? It's always the last place you look. Ooh, can you see this? I was cutting the deck, and this one was turned over. And it's trust and faith. It's the only one that's turned over here. So again, you trust, you have faith, and this is what brought you on this journey to you. And you've arrived, and you're standing at this portal, and you're receiving these light codes, working with the ascended masters and these divine energetic rays, so that you can then go out and fulfill your life's purpose, confident that your children, if you have any, your loved ones, if you have any, and you are guarded and protected. Of course, we all have loved ones, right? And we can protect anybody. Stand the gulf for whoever it is that you choose. Guard and protect. Especially the ancestors on the other side. Collective. Pray for them, pray for them, pray for them. Every day. Think about them. Spend some time with them. If you did before, do it now. Not so much time, obviously, but trust me, they love it. See? Angels. Why is a farm upside down? Something about horses? Upside down, a horse's ass? Somebody trust a horse's ass on a farm? Did somebody put their faith in a horse's ass? Now the angels, yeah, are coming to set them straight because they're losing. They're losing out. What was supposed to be a blessing has turned out to be a lesson because this horse's ass led him astray, made them turn their back on their twin flame. Wow. Ships. This keeps coming up. The ships. I can't understand what this is. Ships. A Chinese baby? An Asian baby? Someone's child? Someone on a ship that you knew since they were a baby, connected with Asia somehow, wants forgiveness? This could be an ex. Somehow this person acted like a baby, broke up a marriage. Celtic. There's a lot of Ireland, Irish energy here. Yeah, and Italian. That's what I was feeling. I should have said it before I even moved this. Greco-Roman. This is like I'm feeling Irish Italian here. Irish Italian. This could be a father, a baby father, the father of your husband, the father of your children. Ooh, somebody connected to a father who's Greco-Roman, bad health, galactic in reverse. Oh God. Somebody's father is in a karmic relationship. They're sick, they're in bad health. They're praying. They're trying to get creative. I don't know who they're praying to. It's not biblical. It's not biblical. And again, if this person is Greco-Roman, or even if they're of Irish descent here with this Celtic, I'm not even going to go digging for it. Well, anyway, this person's in a karmic relationship. Yeah. This person is in a karmic relationship, and this person's praying because they're sick, and this person doesn't even know how to pray because they were never taught how to pray. This isn't what we're out here learning about how to connect with our soul and what we need to do. And then we are wind up at the end of our lives trying to pray and wondering why we never connected with God other than for an hour on a Sunday, if that, if we even connected when we were there, or were we just there to, because that's what was expected of us from our community. And is it any wonder why people fear death? I'm going. I didn't mean for this to turn this way, but this energy's dark, and I don't want to get into this energy right now because it's not connected with this energy, really. It's another story. As often, we do get multiple storylines that come out collective because there's so many of you, but this is that karmic family. Whatever happens, collective, trust and have faith because you already know. We know what's going on here. You're standing the gulf for this father figure. And when the time is right, this karmic, I'm not sure if you can see that, but prepare. Till next time, love, light, and infinite blessings. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord cause his face to shine upon you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Till next time, collective. Bye.